Back here in barn number 12, and we're doing a little field trip this morning with some local area youth and touring around and showing them some of the barns and the horses. So we're here in trainer Ben Root's barn, and Ben always nice enough to let us use his barn for such events, but the folks really enjoying meeting all the horses. I don't know who this horse is, but she's very sweet. So we're buddies now. See? See? We're buddies. Huh. Anyways, back here touring the barns. Here's a feisty gray horse with her ears pinned back that obviously doesn't like me. Let's go in for a little pet and show her that I'm nice. Oh, there you are. I don't know why I say they're all hers. I don't really want to check, but anyways, so there's the gray. Getting ready to kick off a Wednesday of live racing here at Portland Meadows. Again, a sloppy main track. And a field of 7 here in the openers to go 6 furlongs. You can see them kind of doing their final warm-up here before heading to the starting gate. They're way down there at the 6 furlong chute. The 6 furlong race is basically a 3/4 lap race. A furlong, for those of you who don't know, is an 1/8 of a mile. So 6 furlongs, 6 out of 8, 3/4 of a mile. There you go. So they'll start down there. They'll wind their way all the way down the backstretch into the far turn over there in the corner. Then they'll come right down here to the home stretch. And right to the winner's circle right there. So anyways, we'll get ready for the first race. They're going to the gate right now. So we'll check in throughout the day, though. 9 thoroughbred races on tap for this afternoon. The horse is now post-sprinting and getting warmed up for today's second race. And today's second race is kind of a big prep for the Portland Mile. It seems like I think a number of these runners are going to be mile contenders. There's Get Her Done, Got Her Did, and Mark Anderson in the orange colors there. The next one, Blue Tarp. Stealth Attack in the green colors right there, and then number 4, Bijou Barrister, who was 6 for 6 here at Portland Meadows before tasting defeat last time. And then the final runner here is number 5, Tillman's Image. So it should be an interesting. I apologize for getting cut off there. Somebody calling me unnecessarily. Gary Norton, our Equibase chart caller, is not handling my phone calls as well as he used to. But nonetheless, today's second race, 5-horse field. But some really intriguing runners in here. Again, I think this is going to be a great prep for the Portland Mile. It'll tell us a little bit about maybe who some of the local contenders are in that $50,000 race that comes up at the end of March 23rd. Again, Get Her Done, Got Her Did was awarded first place in the Governor's Speed Handicap after checking up on you, was disqualified. And Get Her Done, Got Her Did tried the route a couple starts ago in the Nub Norton Memorial and was really, really exhausted turning for home in that race. Didn't really have any excuses. It wasn't necessarily a fast pace, so really be interesting to see how he reacts to the mile. Blue Tarp, Stealth Attack, always a dangerous closer. Bijou Barrister, 6 for 7, but again, did not fire a jump in his last start. It'll be interesting to see how he rebounds, and Tillman's Image kind of found his old form his last couple starts, really put together a couple of really nice races. So we'll check in with you after the second race and hopefully have a good report for the Portland Mile preview here in race 2. And Bijou Barrister certainly avenged his loss in the Governor's Speed as he powered home to an impressive 2-length victory here today. Got some hot fractions up front. You can see on the tote board there, 23 and 2, 46 and 4. Get Her Done, Got Her Did set some good fractions, but to Get Her Done, Got Her Did's credit, did not fold up the tent similar to how he did in the Nub Norton. Definitely fought on. In fact, Bijou Barrister, I thought turning for home was going to win by 7 or 8, but Get Her Done, Got Her Did was a fighter today, but a big performance for Bijou Barrister, certainly. Hope to see him back in the Portland Meadows Mile, the Portland Mile. He is now 7 for 8 here at Portland Meadows, so congratulations to his connection. And welcome back to Portland Meadows here on Wednesday, February the 16th. Get out fast, and Joe Crispin just scoring a nice wire-to-wire score. But do take note so far today, there's been a lot of horses coming from way far back off the pace. Bijou Barrister won from far back. Also in the first race, Prairie Grove won from last to first, so both those two going last to first. And in this race here, race number 3, number 4, Freewheeling Fun closed. Wegg's Purser came from far back. Casperon was dead last, 15 lengths behind, and only got beat about 4 or 5 for the money. So a lot of horses coming from far, far back on the outside, so maybe something to watch in the coming days if the wet track continues. The favorable term for the closers here in this afternoon. So we'll check in with you a little bit later this afternoon. The horse is getting ready to come onto the track for today's 5th race. We're about halfway through the card. I just wanted to let everybody know about Portland Meadows' signature sandwich, the Diplomat. It's basically the world's largest egg McMuffin, and it's beautifully delicious. It's real Canadian back bacon, egg, and cheese on a soft Kaiser roll. I'm paid to say this and to do all that, so there you go. The Diplomat, our special signature sandwich here at Portland Meadows. horses getting ready for today's 5th race, field of 9, set to go a mile in distance here, and some big money in the pools already on a Wednesday afternoon here. A lot of the races have been handling about $100,000. This race, still with probably about a minute or so to post, already has 100,000 or so in it. So some big betting opportunities here at Portland Meadows, and this is probably the best one of the day with the 9-horse field, and big favoritism going the way of number 5, Super Secret Device. So we'll keep an eye out for the Hollendorfer runner. Certainly our leading trainer you always have to keep an eye on. But the horse is going to be making their way toward the starting gate momentarily here for today's 5th. Getting ready for today's 7th race, we kick off the late pick 3 and the late pick 4, or actually the pick 4. I always call it the late pick 4. It's just the pick 4. Always on the last 4 races of the day. Started out with a huge upset win, 50-1 shot, known as Lou, who finished second and was beaten by about that far by number 6. I See What You're Looking At. Was placed first after a disqualification. The stewards ruled that number 6, I See What You're Looking At, came in steadily throughout the stretch, and then finally knocked number 2, known as Lou, just off stride, kind of forced him out like that, and the stewards ruled that cost the horse a chance at a better placing. Like I said, the margin of victory was literally an inch or two. So $107 winner in today's 6th race to kick off the pick 4. Race number 7 coming up next. Field of 8 at the mile distance, the final route race of the week. Last couple going to be sprints here, but we'll check in with you one more time before we head out today. But so far, an honest track. Horses coming from far off the pace, couple of won wire to wire. It's been a real interesting day and a good betting day for those of you looking for some value. Like I said, $107. They're just showing the pick 3 will pays now from races 5, 6, and 7, and the lowest paying one is $3,770, and some of them are paying, 2 of them in fact, are paying $11,311. So some folks looking for some big scores this afternoon here at Portland Meadows. Well, we're wrapping up our Wednesday afternoon card, wrapping up another week of live racing here at Portland Meadows. Hope everybody enjoyed our videos this week, and we'll hopefully be keeping doing the videos each and every day, or at least every couple of days, and get some new content out to you, a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. Going to have a People's Horse Backstretch tour coming up on Sunday, so we'll definitely take some behind-the-scenes Backstretch footage that day, and also on Monday, Trailblazer Fun Day. A lot of great stuff going on at the track, including giving away 200 pairs of Blazer tickets. So we'll see you at the track on Monday, and from all of us here at Portland Meadows, everybody have a great weekend. Good night.